All right, we're going to get started. Okay. I just wanted to welcome you guys to one of my favorite things to share, and that is the business side of doTERRA. My name is Robin Smiles, and I am really just excited to break down the business side of doTERRA. And this is one of my favorites, mainly because this actually was more life-changing for me than even the essential oils and how it's affected our health, which is kind of hard to believe if you really know about essential oils and you guys have used them. This has been just empowering to me. So I'm really excited to kind of break this down for you. Whether you are here today because you are interested in some residual income, or maybe you are just interested in learning a little bit more, or maybe you're ready for a change, or maybe your job has been eliminated. We are in a season where things have just changed, and many are looking for ways to work from home because many of us are home in this crazy season. Maybe you need a little extra money, or maybe you just simply want to get your oils paid for each month. Regardless of why you are here, we are glad you're here. And my goal is really to just bring you the information. And what I would encourage you to do is just listen, have a piece of paper and pencil. I'm going to prompt you to kind of write some things down as we walk through this. But really your goal is just to kind of absorb this, think about it, and then decide if this is something for you, if this is something you could see yourself doing. And if you do, what I want you to know is, you can see my diffuser coming through. What I want you to know is that we have a system and a community that we can plug you into and help you move along with this. So just sit down and enjoy this. So what I would like to do to start is be able to, I'm going to jump on it here. What I'd ask you to do is, if you have a piece of paper and pencil, or you have a phone that you can jot down in your notes, I'm going to share just a couple questions I want you to kind of be thinking about as we go through this. And you can just write them down and kind of jot your answers down as we go along, or you can finish them at the end. I will make sure that you have them. But when I'm sharing the business side of doTERRA, often these questions help people kind of start to think about how this looks in their life. So the first one would be, what is the best part of running your own business? What do you think would be the most exciting part of running your own business? The second is, how do you feel about network marketing? Do you have a positive experience with it, or have you fallen into kind of a stereotype thinking? And it's important to come from an honest place with this. A lot of us who came into network marketing had kind of a negative understanding of it, but the reality of this is that it is an incredible opportunity. So that's something we need to think about too, because it's important to come from that place. What intrigues you about this opportunity? What's drawing you to come and join us today or watch this video if you're catching it on replay? What's drawing you to learn more, and what's kind of intriguing you, because you really need to be tapped into that? And what would residual income mean for your family? If you're not sure what the term residual income is, we're going to dive into a little bit as we go through what this business looks like. But the short of it is that you are making money when you are sleeping, when you take time off. This is not a wage paid for an hour of labor. So in other words, most jobs that you go into, if it's a 40-hour week with a salary, or you are a paid hourly, if you don't show up, you don't get paid. And that's actually opposite of what doTERRA is. Network marketing and residual income is really based on being paid over and over again for the work you do in the beginning. And we're going to talk a little bit about that too. So I want to share a little bit about this with you, because for me, this was not something that I was interested in. In fact, I was uninterested in it. I was very interested in the oils and very interested in what they could do for our family, but I was not interested in building a business or really even sharing this. But what happened was, I started using these essential oils when my mom got sick. She was at Vanderbilt, and these oils provided relief for her. They were in the hospital at Vanderbilt. They were in the ER, and I was able to support my mom, which in turn ended up supporting our family in so many ways. But it was an eye-opener for me And I thought to myself, I don't know how not to share this. There are other people who, like me, knew nothing about essential oils. And look at the empowerment this brings to our family with our emotions, with our physical health, even when we are battling illness. So for me, I couldn't help but share this because I knew this would be helpful to other people. And once I did, it was very simple, you guys. It was as simple as offering peppermint to my mom who was struggling with nausea from treatment, or my friends who had allergies and were struggling with that, or my husband who was having sleep issues, or, my friends around the corner when I was at the gym who, wanted to have some muscle ache relief. Like, it was simply just being able to offer a sample of essential oils and saying, here, try this. And then they had the experience and wanted to be able to follow it through. So I kind of, like many of us who have built a doTERRA business, kind of stumbled into this. And that's something I want you to be thinking about too. If you love essential oils and they have just changed your life, it's often hard not to share this with other people. And if you're going to do that, it's better to go ahead and for you to have the financial benefits of that too. So there are 3 people that love essential oils. Some just love to live the wellness lifestyle. And this is a great way to be, just using your oils and getting your oils paid for. Then there's other people like me who just started sharing these oils. It was basically something I couldn't stop doing. And this is a great way to get your oils paid for, maybe even make a car payment or save for a trip or your kids' college. And then what happens is oftentimes there are some people who may be watching this who really want to leave their job or don't have their job anymore. Or who say, you know what, I am all in and I want to be intentional about building a business and either come home from my job or retire my husband or retire early. And you guys, this is a very valid, real thing. So, all right, let's talk about it here. And as you guys have questions, you are welcome to put it in the chat box. We've got lots of great leaders here who can answer your questions, or at the end, I'm happy to do that too. But going through these slides and sharing the information with you, I just want you to be able to absorb that too. So what does financial freedom mean to you? Many people live paycheck to paycheck. This is the reality of it. To be thinking about it for us, maybe it's the worry, not having to worry about your overdraft. Maybe it's not worrying about paying bills, your basic bills, or having savings to fall back in. We all know this is a crazy time, and many of us, have had to lean into savings because of the situation. Maybe it's, struggling to be able to have groceries, or maybe you simply just want to be able to order as many essential oils per month as you want to order. But I want you to dream about that. When I came into doTERRA almost 7 years ago, our family was in a very financial struggle. We had many situations that had happened to us with health scares and issues, and we had owned our own business. And again, that was based on if we didn't go to work, then we didn't make a paycheck. And we went for a year without having any income. And thank goodness we had financial savings to fall back on. But I knew at this point, I wanted something that didn't require me to give my time and my attention to get paid. And this is basically the financial freedom part of it. And this really just talks about hauling buckets. So, the story goes that if this man got up every day and would haul buckets back and forth to his village to use. And then one day he decided, how would this look if I built a pipeline? How would this look if I invested a little bit of time each day while I'm still hauling buckets to go in and build a pipeline? And after many years, he grew this pipeline that basically meant that the water was coming into the village and he didn't have to go get it. From there on out, it was a stream of income that did not require him to have physical work, which is absolutely amazing, you guys. And that is really what doTERRA is about. And that is financial freedom. So does financial freedom for you look to be more, paying for college, or saving money for the holidays, or meeting your monthly bills, maybe not just spending as much on groceries as that you want to do. That was a big thing for me, to be able to go to the grocery store and not have to think about it with 5 kids, and to be able to have everything that we needed. So when you work a traditional job, you're going to be trading hours for dollars, and it's going to require your time to be able to fill the paycheck. And you really are limited on advancements. You know, the bottom line is that companies have a ceiling. That's just how that works when you are paid hourly or even a salary to do that. And most have a ceiling. Many times you are limited on time freedom. You don't have the ability to go and travel whenever you want. You can't just take time off and get away. And you are limited on how much vacation or sick leave that you have. So basically you're building someone else's dream. And there's nothing wrong with that. Please understand that. But I would just invite you to look at your own dreams and what is it that you want? Financial freedom, time freedom. And when we talk about authentic direct sales, what I want you to know about authentic direct sales is this, because there are many companies that are structured very differently. But authentic direct sales means that you get a paycheck regardless. You get paid even if you're not putting the time into that. So in doTERRA, there really is no limit on advancements or earnings. You can outrank the person who helped you get started with doTERRA. You can surpass the top income earner. There really is no limitations for income. You get to do the freedom to make your own schedule, and you really are building your own dream. And you guys, that is so exciting to me, to think about the opportunity that if you are doing the work and if you are doing the actions that we will share with you, then you have the ability to do whatever it is and change your life completely. It is just amazing. So let's talk about why doTERRA. You guys, so many right now have a need for alternative income, and this has never been greater in this economy. And doTERRA is thriving in an economy where many are not, which is amazing in itself too. And I think that people are recognizing the need to take greater responsibility for their health, and they're all looking for natural resources to be able to support their health, financial, and especially their emotional. This is a big season to be able to support emotions. And for those of us who use essential oils, we know that this is an effective way and a cost-effective way to be able to use your essential oils and not have to go to the doctors, not have to go to pay copays and take time off of work. So this is absolutely an amazing time to get started with that. All right, so why? doTERRA is the most tested, most trusted. This actually says over 5 million customers, you guys, but we have surpassed over 8.5 million customers. We are actually almost, I think, hitting 9 million customers worldwide. It is extremely effective. The products are, they are very effective. They are the #1 trusted essential oil in the world. We are the most independently tested. We are used by doctors and hospitals all over the world. And we just saw this morning, I shared with many of you that the Integrated Oncology Center at St. Elizabeth Hospital is just opened this weekend, which is incredible to be able to integrate modern medicine with natural medicine in taking care of our family. And you guys, this is going to be something that changes everything for us as a world. So to be able to be in hospitals and be used by doctors in ORs and ERs, really, it sets the bar for how incredible this is. 65% retention rate. And what I want you to think about that is, and what it means is that for customers who get started with essential oils, 65% of them come back and use and reorder and use that. Compared to a normal direct sales company, which is around 13%, that is a big deal when you are looking at a company to invest in and start a business. So 85% of those that own a wholesale account with doTERRA are customers. That means that they are using these essential oils and products every single day, and they're integrating them into their family. And that means when you go and share it with them and share a sample and help them get started, you're going to see the residual income because they are committed to this company and to these products. So 65% retention rate, and that's because these products worked. That's the amazing part. So let's talk about network marketing. So it's 13%. Let's go to the next slide here. 65% retention rate. This is authentic direct selling. That means we are leading with products. We are selling products regardless of the opportunity. And what I love about this, when we pull most of the people who are wellness advocates who are building a business in doTERRA, all of them have said, I would use and buy these essential oils whether I was making money on it or not. And that's a really important thing. You need to love these essential oils and understand the power of them and what they can do for others when you are thinking about a business. Let's see. doTERRA's growth. So this is incredible. This is the largest essential oil company in the world. Our growth rate is similar to Apple. It took Apple 7 years to become $1 billion company, and it took doTERRA 7 years to become $1 billion company. I should also add that we are $1 billion company that is debt-free, which is amazing. This is an optimal timing for this opportunity. The current time with 2020, we are seeing huge growth. We are privately owned by 6 owners. And this company is all about caring and growing, especially in a season when we are dealing with issues. This is about changing the world and helping others be empowered for this. So one of the ways we do this is that we have something called co-impact sourcing. And this is a beautiful way that we partner with farmers. So in the past, these farmers for centuries have been passing down how they make these essential oils in farming and sourcing them. And so what doTERRA did is they took the middleman out and partnered directly with the farmers. That means we can ensure the best essential oils. We can ensure they are being harvested at the same and perfect time that's best for the oil, and we can ensure the purity of the oil. And then these farmers get paid immediately. And that just creates a beautiful economy for us and for them. This is changing lives with farmers everywhere. So you can go to source2you.com, which shows you right there, and actually do a little bit of looking about that, and also co-impact sourcing. It is just a beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to partner with that. And then it's also changing lives. We have something called Healing Hands, and this is about giving back. This company is about giving back to others, from disaster relief to hospitals and schools being built, for schools for girls in countries where maybe they don't have an income or an opportunity to learn a trade. And just so much more. You guys, this is just an incredible part of this, that every time that you go buy a bottle of essential oils, whether you are doing the business or not, you are serving the world and helping others who are just going to be changing their lives. And it's very moving for sure. Okay, let's talk about questions you might have. How do I make money? How much time is involved? Could this work for me? And really, what is the next step? So I'm going to dive in here a little bit with you on this. So first of all, how do you make money? Basically, what I want you to do, and we've talked about this sampling, is I want you to think about this. doTERRA pays us directly as wellness advocates for going in and partnering with people. You cannot walk into a store and get a pure essential oils and understand how to use that, to understand the background of it. What's the best way to use it? What is the best way to be able to use it for your health? And if this first essential oil doesn't work, what's the next one to use? So we as advocates are paid very, very well to be able to go in and partner with people who are looking for natural solutions. So we do this by helping people get started with wellness kits of essential oils and products and actually educating them. And you guys, this is the part of the business that I love so very much, because I love to go in and give people the sample, let them experience the essential oils with something they are struggling with, breathing or sleep, pain, whatever that is. And then being able to go and help them get their essential oils, sit down with them and do a wellness consult. As a community, we every single Wednesday night have this online class that you, whether you're starting out or not, can invite people to come in and be able to use these essential oils and learn about them on an online class. in-person classes. Also, every week we have something that we have a continuing ed that you can plug into. So this is a big perk of being part of our community. But I want you to know this. I am not a doctor or a nurse, and I don't have a medical background. I am not running around the world looking to sample people for major medical issues. That is not to say that these products and essential oils do not help people in that, because they do. They help people with major issues. But my goal is more to help families start from the beginning. And that means, you know, being able to sample for pain when you're in the gym, like I talked about, or peppermint for a headache for your neighbor. Whatever that is, this is simply taking what you've used and being able to share it with your neighbor and your friends and family, and helping them start to get their own essential oils and be able to do that. And then it's just, and we have a whole system for sampling. So if you're not sure how to do that, just know this is it's easy to jump into. So, and we're going to teach you about the oils, and we're going to help support families. And we have all these beautiful classes. So this is really a wonderful way to jump in. And if you're brand new and unsure, to be able to really get with the person who helped you get essential oils and our extended community, because our goal is really to get oils in homes and help people with their health. Okay. Let's see. So you're going to sample, you're going to teach, you're going to enroll, and then you're going to support them. All right. So how does this work for you? So there's lots of different ways that we get paid in doTERRA, and I'm just going to hit on this because, to be honest with you, this takes a little bit of time to really grasp, and that's what this whole mentorship is part. When you jump into learning a business, you are going to be connected with the person that enrolled you, you're going to be connected with us, and as a community, we're going to help you understand that. But I really want to touch on all the avenues of income for this. So when you look, my husband's doing renovation. Excuse me a second. Hey, Brad, yeah. You can't do that, honey. Okay. Let's talk about the different ways that we can learn this. First of all, I want you to know that the few things that you need to do or know to know if this works for you. The first one is, I have this question at the beginning. Are you passionate about a doTERRA essential oils? You have to love this product, you guys. You have to be using these products. Would you use this even if you didn't make money? And like I said, many of us do that. Do you find yourself sharing in benefits of sampling people around you? Are you just starting to share? Do you care about the health of others? Do you care about people? You guys, you have to have a heart for others for this, and are eager to offer solutions. If you said yes to most or all of these, then this is probably something that would be good for you. Can you follow a system? We have a system that we plug you into to help you move along. If you can do that, this is going to be something that you can work with. There's a tried and true way to build a business and an income. And there's also a way to get distracted and get busy and know that you think you're building a business, but you're actually not. So you need to be kind of a self-starter and be able to follow a plan. And if you can do action that actually works for you, then you can actually do this. So, all right, let's talk about this. One of the things I love about direct sales is that there is a built-in business model. doTERRA provides everything you need. There is no overhead. You are not going to have a garage full of products, and you are not going to have inventory. doTERRA ships directly to customers from their warehouse. And you guys, I love this part of it. I love that basically each month I go in and buy my essential oils and products that I need for my family. And when I help someone get started, they get their wholesale account, and then they get onto their website and they order whatever it is they want. I am free to simply support and educate. doTERRA is going to take care of all the shipping. So my initial investment was $150, and that was my wellness kit that I got started with. Those are the oils that I had here and used here. Simply, that was it. That was all I did. There's leadership development. There are strategies and tools that doTERRA gives us for free. You guys, this PowerPoint was given to us and developed for us so that we can use it and reach other people. We don't need to recreate the reel. We simply need to jump in and use our strengths to help others see the benefits of essential oils. It is a low startup cost. The only thing you need to be committed to each month is ordering 100 PV on your LRP. That's $100. And you guys, this is things you're going to use for samples, which would be a write-off, or these are products that you're going to use for your family and your home. This is not something you're going to resell. I'm not going to run around and be delivering essential oils to people. In fact, I don't like to sell retail. I would rather sample you and let you experience the essential oils and keep trying them until it's something that you can do. Let's see. So basically, what do you want to create? So let's talk about the different ways that we earn money. And again, this is just a quick kind of snippet into this. Fast Start Weekly. So basically, this is how this works. When you jump in and you share an essential oil and they get started with their wellness kit or just a wholesale account, you're going to be paid on that. So when you help somebody, let's just say for sakes, it's 100 PV of a kit, you're going to earn 20%. That means $20. Brent, you have to stop, honey. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. That means when you help someone open a kit, when they get it, say it's $100, you're going to earn $20 that week. So if you sit down with somebody today and they get started next Tuesday, you're just going to get $20. Let's say you sampled your neighbor and they enrolled and they got right here, this is them, and that's Amy. So let's say that Amy did the same thing you did or invited you back next week to maybe our 101 class, and then Amy enrolled her friend. Amy is going to get 20%, and then you're going to get 10% on Amy. And then let's say that all of them brought somebody else back and they enrolled it because they're sharing. They're going to make the 20, Amy's going to make the 10, and you're going to make the 5. And you guys, this is paid out weekly, every single solitary week. And then on top of that, for the first 60 days, whatever these people order, you're going to be making the 20, 10, or 5%. This is an incredible way to get started. That means that you can get started with your essential oil kit. When it comes in, you can start, invite people to our 101 class, or you can sit down with them one-on-one and share essential oils, and you are going to be paid immediately that week. So this part of the Fast Start bonus is paid to you to help you get started in your business immediately. All right, the next one is your incentive to structure. And you guys, what I want you to know about this is that the Power of 3 structure takes a while to really understand. So I don't want you to get caught up in this. This is something that you're going to be working with your mentor and the person who, your leader who started. But I want you to understand the basics of this. So the Power of 3 is this. When you place your $100 LRP order each month, and as you start to share essential oils, you're going to be able to place them in your organization. And listen, me, the people who invited you, we all work with you on where to place this. This is something, it's kind of something that's learned. So whenever you enroll somebody and get started, you're going to want to reach out to your mentor or your leader and say, hey, I have this new person that's enrolled and I really need to understand where to place them to best maximize my income. And that is something that we do all the time. So when you get started, you're going to be having people sort of on your front line. On top of your Fast Start, you're going to be earning your $50 Power of 3. And there's some things within that, requirements to meet. I'm not going to get involved in that. But what I want you to know is that you can easily hit that $50 Power of 3 pretty quickly. And then the next level in placing is going to be your $250 Power of 3. And then the next one is your 1,500 Power of 3. Now, guys, what I want you to understand, it's not added. You don't take 50 plus 250, 1,500. You start with your 50 Power of 3, and then you go to your 250, and then you go to your 1,500. So what that looks like on top of your Fast Start each week, which can be hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on your enrollments, this is another level. And this is to help you structure and be able to help you as you're building your down level and your unilevel. So you can imagine if you're making a couple hundred and then you're adding your 50 to 250, you're not only getting your oils paid for, you're actually making a very nice income to do that. All right, so the next one is the incentive to stay long-term. So this is where the pipeline comes in. This is about unilevel. As you are building your business and placing people, you are paid on fast start, you are paid on your power of 3, and then eventually you are getting paid on the people that are placed under you, or the people who you enroll. And this is pretty amazing, you guys. The farther down you go, the more you're going to make. And this is very different than most essential oil companies or even network marketing. Most you are paid on your first level. So with doTERRA, you are paid most on your bottom level. That means the longer you are building and the more you're sharing and the more you're helping your customers learn about essential oils and use them and even help them help their friends and family, the more you make. So on your first level of people, which is like your 50 power of 3, you're making 2%. On the second level, 3, third level, 5, and it's going to go all the way down to 7 levels. Now, I'm not going to go into this, but you actually make deeper than 7 levels. But you can see that this is going to drastically change. Silvers and above are paid at this level are usually making around $32,000 a year, which is pretty amazing when you think about that. So again, these are all different levels of payment on top of everything you're doing. The income potential. Okay, guys, this is kind of hard to see, but you can see on the fast start over here, this is one way, the power of 3 is the next, and then your unilevel. So when you look at this, I kind of want you to see and maybe pick a time or level that you would want to go hit. Our leadership pools start right about a premier. And so this is actually bigger than it is. But as you're starting to grow your business, just understand that if you are doing a lot of enrolling and helping people get started, your fast starts are going to be really big in the beginning. And this is an incredible way to grow a business. And then as you're placing and getting your power of 3, that's going to add on to it. But eventually your unilevel, what you're paid on, is going to be the bulk of it. And then you're going to get things like leadership bonuses. So a silver averages around $2,200 a month, which is like $26,400 a year. And this takes about a year to hit if you are consistently sharing and enrolling and helping people learn about essential oils. And really the flip side of this is, if you think about it, in order to save that and make that income for retirement, you would need to take $528,000 invested wisely and make 5% over your lifetime. So what I want you to see is this is an income that's really valid and is incredible. And when people look at presidential diamonds and they see $104,000 a month, you guys, this is real. The person who enrolled me hit presidential diamond, I want to say 2 years ago. Like, this is not something that is just for the few. Anybody can come and do this. We had a person that came into doTERRA 2 years ago and just hit the rank of presidential diamond. It really is based on taking what you know and using it and being able to go forward with your structure. And part of that is structuring it, and part of that is just being able to, meet with people and share all that. So as you're going through, what I would suggest you do is maybe pick one of this. Is it an elite? Are you looking to, make $300 to $400 a month? Are you looking for premier, where it's $900 to $1,000? And you guys, these are average. So I would just say, pick something that you're comfortable with. And then that would be something when you speak to your mentor or the person who invited you, that helps them help you structure on what you want to do. Okay, how much time is involved? So if you just want to get your oils paid for, you're looking at 3 to 5 hours a week. If you are looking to supplement your income, I would say 5, probably to 15 hours a week is realistic. And if you are looking to really replace your income, you're looking at 15 to 30 hours a week. And I would say it's probably closer to 30 hours a week, between 20 and 30, if you want to really replace your income and looking at like a silver or a gold. We have seen people hustle and do it in 15 hours, but really I'm going to be honest with you, if you need to invest the 20 and 30 hours a week to be able to really replace your income with this. But it's not a 40-hour week. And it's also based on, you know, how does that look? That means if you're going to go to the park with your children and you have samples and you're going to meet with other moms and your children are playing, you're able to sample them and do a class right there, as simply as just sharing the essential oils with them. So it's not your traditional sit down at a desk and pump in 30 to 40 hours a week. You get to decide how this looks. Maybe it's online classes. Maybe you're traveling in your RV and you're going around and sharing essential oils with your friends and family. You get to decide how this dream looks and how your hours look. There are basic things and action plans that you need to do that are income producing. So please understand that. But I want you to know that excuse me, that this is kind of the time frame and a commitment that you want to do. What I want you to know is we are more than an essential oil company. doTERRA has changed lives. We are an essential oil company, but we have products that are based out of essential oil that are for natural health, mouthwash and skincare and vitamins, which is our #1 product. Things that when you start to use your essential oils, that you want to be able to detox other areas of your life, your laundry room, your kitchen, your cleaning. And this is the part that we love to share in our weekly continuing ed classes. So for people who jump in and use your essential oils, which are going to last a long time, this is a beautiful way to help them detox and use other products in their home. I love that you get to join a community. This started because we all had some passion into helping others learn about essential oils and empower their family. And this team is beautiful, you guys. I love that we come together each week and that we share essential oils. We come together as a community. These pictures just warm my heart. And I love that we get to partner with each other and support each other and be able to help others and grow our businesses. While we all have our own business, we collectively get together and support each other. And each one of you has been an integral part of reaching families. And, you know, this is not corporate world. In the corporate world, you have to fight over each other because there's so many slots. In this, you can do whatever you want, and it is beautiful to come along and support. So when I go in and teach a 101 class on a Wednesday, all of you are able to invite your people and enroll them. I'm not enrolling them, you are enrolling them, but collectively we are supporting our community, which is over thousands of now. This is actually us at leadership where we went. These are some of our top leaders, and this is just a time to go away and learn and build and connect. And it was actually beautiful. I'm excited to get together hopefully next year in Nashville for all of us. Did you know that 80% of women who make a 6-figure income do it through network marketing? Big deal, you guys. Super big deal. So these are just part of the things and a few of the ways to do it. Elite to Premier, this is kind of the time frame and how many hours per week. I love this one. This is a great goal for Premier. Again, you can make $900 to $500 a month between the Premier to Gold because of the leadership pool that doTERRA pays out. So they take an investment and then they split it depending on the percentage for each of the people in those ranks in doTERRA, and that's paid directly from doTERRA. And you guys, this is real. Gold to Diamond, this is real. This is life-changing. Okay, are you passionate about oils? Do you love people? And can you follow a system? Then this is something that might be for you. So what's the next step? And we're going to wrap this up here. If you are brand new and you don't have a wholesale account, you're just going to need to get your wellness starter kit. And that is up to you and how you get started. Usually the kit you start with is the kit that you mostly help others get started with and sell. So as you sit down with your person, I would like you to really think about what you need and what you do. So you just are going to get a wholesale account and get started with that. If you have a wholesale account, you want to get with the person that enrolled you, and they're going to help you upgrade to a wellness advocate and set up your loyalty rewards order to 100. Once your LRP cart is set up to 100, that needs to stay that way. That's how you get paid weekly on your fast start, and that's how you get paid monthly on everything. That is the minimum. You can just, whether you're making $120,000 a month or $100 a month, you only have to be ordering your 100 PV on your LRP. So that's up to you. Let's see what else. From then, you're going to reach out. We're going to plug you in. We're going to get you started on some systems that you can go at your own pace. It depends on what you want and how fast you want to do this. And then I just want you to make a list of the people that you think would be interested in learning, or people who've been coming to you. We have a great little system that's called 100 list, and you're just going to start making a list of people and then simply reach out to them and ask them, are you interested in learning about holistic natural medicine, ways to help your family detox and save money on your healthcare and feel better all around? And then you're going to start sampling. And like I said, we have a whole sampling system. So you're going to be plugged into leadership. There's daily mentor calls. Dailymentorcalls.com is a great way to get started. This is go at your own pace, maybe about 4 to 5 minutes each day that you can listen to. That's going to help you get started. And then you're going to be plugged into mentoring and whatever it is that you need to personally go through for this. So what I want to finish with this is that this is a system that has been created that you just need to step into. Your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card, and how you leave others feeling after an interaction becomes your trademark. While we are in sales, I feel so passionate that we are really about sharing this. This is really about taking what you know or what you're learning, or tapping into your leader who knows it, because we can come in and help you do these classes or one-on-ones, but being able to take that and really be paid for sharing and empowering others who know how to do this. So, all right, let me stop sharing here and see if we have any questions. All right.